Have you ever noticed that sometimes you get most of your work done at the last minute, just before a deadline? Like in those final hours, you're suddenly super productive. I remember when I was doing my PhD, sometimes I would work on big projects. I had weeks to finish them, but I would keep putting it off. There's something about procrastination that sounds so attractive. But then, the night before the deadline, I would go into overdrive and did more work in a few hours than I had done in the entire month before. It was like magic. But why this happened? That's kind of what the 80-20 principle is all about. The idea is that a small amount of what you do, just 20%, often leads to most of your results, like 80% of them. Crazy, right? This isn't just about last minute work, it's everywhere. For example, think about a business. Did you know that in many companies, just a couple of products make up most of the sales? Take Apple for instance. Even though Apple sells a wide range of products, the iPhone alone accounts for a huge chunk of their revenue, far more than their other products combined. It's that 20% doing the heavy lifting. And what about traffic? You know, when you're driving, it seems that there are few bad drivers that cause most of the accidents? Well, it's true. Studies show that a small percentage of drivers are responsible for a large portion of traffic incidents. These are the folks who drive recklessly, speed, or don't pay attention. Just a few, but they cause a whole lot of trouble for everyone else. So, if you want to solve this issue, you should focus on this small group of bad drivers. The key takeaway here, not every task you do is equally important. Some things you do have a way bigger impact on others, and that brings us to the first key lesson. Usually, the largest share of the result is produced by just a small part of the work. What this means is that instead of spreading yourself thin, figure out which 20% of your efforts are giving you the biggest results and focus there. You'll be amazed at how much more you can achieve. During my PhD, I was constantly running around campus, attending every event I could. My thought was that if I could squeeze more into my day, I'd get more out of it. But guess what? I was spreading myself so thin that I wasn't really making progress on anything important. I always struggled with time management because, as you know, we only have 24 hours in a day. Then I started applying the 80-20 principle. Instead of trying to do everything, I focused on meetings and events that really mattered, ones where I connected with people and felt genuinely fulfilled. I also prioritized my research. The difference was night and day. I wasn't just more productive, I was actually enjoying my work and my life more. We've all been told to manage our time better, right? Plan your day, make to-do list, and all that stuff. But here's the thing. Instead of obsessing over squeezing more into your day, what if you just focus on doing the most important stuff first? Forget about packing your schedule with a million tasks. Identify the ones that really matter, the ones that are part of the powerful 20%, and give them your all. You find that you can actually get more done with less effort. And this gives us the second key lesson. Spend your time on the most important tasks instead of focusing on time management. When I realized that not every event or task was worth my time, I stopped trying to do it all. I focused on what really mattered, my research and the few events that actually recharged me emotionally. Once I did that, my productivity soared and my stress levels dropped. I no longer believe in traditional time management. Instead, I focus on priority management, and it made all the difference. What's the point of working so hard if you are not enjoying your life, right? Most of us want to be happy, but we don't always do things that make us happy. We get stuck in routines and jobs that don't bring us joy. But here's the thing. You can use the 80-20 principle to make your life better overall. Just like with work, figure out the few things that bring you the most happiness and focus on them. Cut out the stuff that's dragging you down. By applying this principle broadly, you can not only improve your productivity, but also make your life more enjoyable and fulfilling. So the final lesson is, achieve an overall better quality of life through broad use of the 80-20 principle. When I was focusing only on my research, I realized I was actually less productive. I was burning out. But when I started going to the events that made me happy and connected me with like-minded people, something amazing happened. My overall life quality improved, and surprisingly, my research got better too. Why? Because my mental health improved, and I was thinking more clearly. It turns out that when you are happy and balanced, everything else falls into place. So there you have it. The 80-20 principle isn't just a work hack, it's a life hack. By focusing on the most important tasks and the things that truly make you happy, you can achieve more with less effort and enjoy life more. If you want the infographic summary of the book, just click the link below and I'll be happy to send it to you. Thanks for being here with me. This is Bahman, and I enjoy sharing with you.